Elias was a man of routines. Every evening, as the last sliver of the sun bled across the horizon, he would climb the small, worn hill behind his village. He carried a small, leather-bound notebook and a pen. His purpose was singular: to document the world's sorrows and present them to the heavens. For decades, the ritual had been the same. He would stand beneath the emerging stars and recite the day's litany of tragedies. The oil slick fouling the coastal waters, the drought that withered the crops, the small war that flared up in the eastern territories. The ancient forest felled for timber.
"Why, Lord?" he would whisper, his voice rough with age and despair. "Why did you allow this destruction on your beautiful creation? Why did you not intervene today?"
He never expected an answer, only catharsis. One evening, as Elias settled onto his favorite flat stone, the sky did not look right. It wasn't the usual dark velvet speckled with silver. Instead, a section of the sky above him shimmered, distorting the starlight, and then solidified into something he could only describe as an immense, glowing stone tablet. A voice, not a roar or a whisper, but a sound that resonated in his bones like a struck bell, emanated from the tablet. It was neither male nor female, simply authority.
"Elias of the hill," the voice began, the words echoing not in the air, but within his mind. "You ask me these questions every day. Today I shall offer a different query."
Elias dropped his notebook. His hands trembled. The tablet glowed brighter, and strange symbols, not letters but complex, shifting geometries, danced across its surface.
"You ask why I allowed the blight, the famine, the war," the voice continued. "Tell me, Elias, of the 300 people who polluted the silver stream with waste, how many did I force to turn the faucet? Of the 1,000 soldiers who marched on the capital, how many did I command to fire the first bullet? Of the company that leveled the old woods, how many did I guide to sign the logging permit?"
Elias could only stare, his throat suddenly dry.
"You seek accountability in the heavens for the actions taken on the earth," the voice stated, its tone devoid of judgment, only fact. "The earth, Elias, is a masterpiece of choice. Its greatest wonders and its deepest wounds are the fruits of the free will I bestowed upon its caretakers."
The symbols on the tablet suddenly condensed and projected an image into the air, a fleeting, stark picture of a corporate executive, smugly shaking hands over a freshly signed contract, the ink still wet on the page.
"Do not come to me seeking the reason for the oil slick," the voice commanded, the bell-like tone growing firm. "Go to the man who authorized the substandard tanker and ask him why he valued profit over the deep blue."
The image changed to a general in a crisp uniform, frowning over a strategic map.
"Do not come to me seeking the reason for the senseless war," the voice instructed. "Go to the general who ordered the invasion and ask him why he valued power over peace."
The final image was of a young man, carelessly tossing a plastic bottle into a flowing river.
"Do not come to me seeking the reason for the growing mountain of filth," the voice concluded. "Go to the person who threw the trash and ask them why they treated their home like a waste bin."
The stone tablet dissolved back into shimmering light, and then vanished, leaving the usual, quiet canvas of the night sky behind. The stars seemed brighter, closer, and strangely indifferent. Elias picked up his notebook, but the pen felt heavy. He looked down the hill at the distant, scattered lights of his village. The questions he had brought to the sky felt suddenly hollow, misdirected. The next evening, Elias still climbed the hill, but his ritual had changed. He no longer looked up. He looked down. He didn't ask, "Why, Lord?" He began to write a new list, not of tragedies, but of names. He wrote the names of the local politician who ignored the pollution warnings, the names of the shop owners who cheated their customers, the name of the neighbor who always spoke cruel words. He closed his book and started his descent. He knew where his questions truly belonged. They belonged to his fellow humans, the ones with the hands that created the mess, the minds that made the choice. His pilgrimage was over. His work, however, was just beginning.